What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie the Movie Gaming TV. Today, Sony San Diego Studios, they had a third inning bosses live stream in which they talked about the 3 new 99 overall cards in the game. We're going to get into that, which one that I'm thinking about choosing. But I'll cut straight to it, man. It's 399 cards. They're all going to be amazing. They all look amazing. The first thing that they talked about also was that they are still working on gameplay. We did have patch 1.09 released. It sounds to me from listening to the stream they have 1.10 completed, because they're also talking about how they're already working on patch 1.11. So on 110, you can expect what they said is minor gameplay tuning. They're hoping to slightly increase the line drive success rate. They also talked about in the stream, and I've been talking about how I set up my team construction, is I have really fast outfielders. It's going to be really tough for you to find green grass to hit the ball against my defense. Especially in the outfield, because we're going to have a lot of players that are going to track the ball. You're going to almost have to hit it over the wall. So it'll be interesting to see how they implement line drive success rate. I really hope that I don't know what they need to do. I don't know if it's like initially making the fielder slower or what they're going to do, or if it's going to mean that we're going to get more home runs. It should be interesting to see exactly. You have to take these patches with a grain of salt. You really do, and they have to be tested out. Just because it's in the patch notes, it doesn't mean necessarily that's going to be a dramatic difference, you know. So we'll have to test that out when they roll out 1.10. They're also talking about reducing the errors for diamond infielders on routine plays. I think even going further, they want to have less errors for your infielders, and they're going to do the same thing on the outfielders. They also talked about that they're working on a fix for the preloaded throws in the outfield, and if you guys have played the game in the past, you know what I'm talking about. Let's say the ball's hit to the gap between your left fielder and your right fielder. You start preloading the throw with your left fielder, and you can't quite get to the ball. In past years, that preload would carry over to the next fielder, to your center fielder in this case, so you wouldn't have to reload the throw and start the animation again. They're working on fixing that. That's going to be a very welcome change if that's executed the way that they intended to be executed, and I think people are going to like that a lot. So I'm really glad that they're going to put that in. Now in patch 111, they're trying to fix the catcher meter. If you guys are having trouble with that now, I recommend that what I've seen on Twitter is you want to tap the button. You don't want to hold the button to preload it. Tap the button, and you should get the meter more often. Obviously, hopefully the fix in 1.11, it'll be fixed even better. And then he's talking about preloading throws in 111. So that's my mistake. I think the preloaded throws will be in patch 111, not 110. But to me, from just listening to this, it really sounds like that in 110, I think it sounds like 110's done, 111's on its way to being done, and when they approve these patches and they send them in for the game, it has to get approved by PlayStation, so it does take a couple days from that point in time to get approved and to get put into the game. Okay, so the first new card that they're going to have in the game in the Headliners packs is going to be Ernie Banks, 78 contact versus right, 116 contact versus left, 96 power versus right, 87 power versus left. Pretty average defense, 50 speed. Not a bad card. 91 vision is another thing we got to talk about too. Not a bad card, not a great card. I still think I'd play, just with how the game plays, I'd still think I'd play Jose Reyes just because he's faster. But it's a cool card. Everybody loves Ernie Banks. And I don't have like complaints about the card. It's a cool card to have in the game. Now the other new card that they have in the game is Dellin Betances. It is a 94 overall Dellin Betances of a rookie card. He's got the 4-seam slurve and a 2-seam fastball. Doesn't seem like he has a lot of pitches, but at the same time, he has 115, H per 9, K per 9. That's very elite. 99 velocity, 99 break. Very elite. I think that's going to make your PCI really small, really tough to hit on Legend. Yeah, he only has 2 pitches, but a 4-seam and a slurve, they work really well together. Even a 2-seam you could put on the inside part of the plate and use it kind of as a sinker. His control is 79, and his BB per 9 is 69, so his control is like about middle of the road, 82 H per 9, 105 clutch. I think that's a pretty good card. My bullpen is pretty stacked at this point, so I don't know. I might pick this card up for cheap, but at the same time, like I don't really know. It's tough to figure out just looking at my own bullpen who I might take out of this. Whether maybe is, I guess the guy I would maybe take out would be Rolly Fingers. Probably actually his H per 9 and K per 9 aren't nearly as high, but he does have the sinker, the slider, and the forkball. Obviously, I'm not taking out Trevor Hoffman. And he does have a little bit better per 9s than Nin, but Nin has a better pitch set. And obviously, Goose is the best right-handed pitcher in the game. But I don't know. It's debatable. Maybe I could slot him in here for Rolly Fingers. I think Rolly was good early on in the game, and now I kind of feel like a lot more people have seen him. He's not nearly as intimidating as he was, like, for, say, 3 weeks ago, a month ago. So I think that Dellin Betances would be a pretty good. And I actually, I like to use Josh Hader a lot in this game. It's kind of like a right-handed version of Josh Hader, to be honest with you. Especially up on the Legend difficulty, like the 4-seam and the slider. That's really all you need. I mean, yeah, he doesn't have a changeup, but the slider, you just throw it low in the zone. It'll act just like a changeup, be like such a big difference in speed. And he actually has like a lot less control. I don't know. There's something about him. I'm pretty good at controlling with him. So I might pick up the Dellin Betances. All right, let's get into the 99 overall cards. And these I'm just going to put up on the screen as screenshots that I took when I was watching the actual stream itself. What we have is Roberto Alomar. It's a 99 overall Roberto Alomar. He has 121 contact versus right, 98 contact versus left, 74-79 for his power, 120 vision. Don't forget he has a switch hitter. Lots of clutch. He has something that I didn't even notice till right now is he has a ton of bunting. That would be probably the best bunter in the game at 99, 99, 97. 93 fielding, which is really, really good. 81 arm strength, not bad for a second baseman, to be honest with you. 87 speed with 97 stealing and 99 base running aggressiveness. So he should be able to steal bases. He's not quite as fast as you would. It's not like an automatic. Even at 87 speed, it's not automatic if someone's slide stepping and everything like that. But that's kind of like goes against every card. But still a very, very nice card. He'd be, it'd be really valuable is honestly, if you had Morgan and him, they'd both be really valuable. Like he could be on the bench and you could use him. Really, you could use him either way, but you could use him particularly to platoon with Joe Morgan, and he'd be I love having switch hitters on the bench for my go-to pinch hitter. He'd be an excellent choice for that, especially with how this game plays. Roberto Alomar looks like a beast, absolute beast. All of these cards are beasts. The choice is going to be really, really hard, and you're almost going to want to pick up all 3 of them, to be honest with you. The next one that we have to look at here is Justin Verlander. Verlander, another 99 Signature Series card, 114 stamina, 95, 105 H per 9, K per 9. Like to see that H per 9 over 100, but that's still pretty damn good considering the cards in the game. 88 BB per 9, 88 control, 99 break, 92 velocity. He'll probably get up there in velocity quite a bit. 4-seam is his main pitch. He's got the 12-6, the slider, the circle, and he actually has a cutter as well. Nice classic pitch selection. Gonna be an excellent pitcher. He probably could replace a lot of different players at the back end of your rotation. You're gonna still want to keep Kershaw, Nolan Ryan, but pretty much anybody else could be replaced by this card. I'd say maybe take one of these guys that is, that you need the most to fill a spot on your roster. He's going. He's a hell of a starting pitcher, though. He's definitely should be in everyone's rotation, whether you take him from this or you buy him afterwards. Justin Verlander looks like an absolute beast at 99. We have one more card to look at, and honestly, this one might be the one that I am interested in the most. It's close, though. It's very, very close. And that is 99 overall, Ricky Henderson, 101, 108, 76, 86 power versus left, 112 vision. He's got 125 discipline, so you would hope that he could check swing. That's kind of been inconsistent. 86, 83, 81, 96 reaction with 99 speed across the board. I think he's going to be someone that I'm going to have to consider. Basically, what I'm going to do with him is I will probably platoon him with Kenny Lofton in left field. Kenny can just hit against right-handed pitching, and then Ricky can hit against left-handed pitching. If you guys haven't already seen, I hit Kenny Lofton fourth in my lineup, and usually what I do is I platoon him with the Vladimir Guerrero. But I do keep Ricky Henderson on my bench because of the speed and because of his ability to hit lefties. Is 87. But I probably will replace, first and foremost, I'll probably replace this Ricky with that Ricky. That will probably be the one I choose, just because that'll be a nice thing for me to do. I would like to probably move Hornsby down here. I'll probably move Hornsby out of my lineup, pick up Alomar, pick up Joe Morgan, because I'm getting really close to hitting Diamond 1. So I'll have those two to platoon, Lofton and Henderson to platoon, and then I also want to get the Verlander to probably replace Arrieta, I guess. I don't know. It's really tough because her sides are so good. I actually pitch pretty well with Mad Bum, so I probably would get the Verlander to replace Arrieta. Plus, I can sell Arrieta and get a lot of Stubs back for him, and then that'd be a pretty good pitching rotation to have. So, yeah, I honestly want all three of them. Honestly, all three of them are good. So you could take any three of them this time around, and your team is going to get better, whatever you need the most. You know, if you need a second baseman, if you need a left fielder, or if you need a starting pitcher. Prioritize it like that. If you're working with a bunch of stubs, you know, get them all, man. Get them all. They're definitely all worth it. It's pretty crazy, but they are definitely all worth it. There's not even one out of the three I wouldn't get. There's also some new lower tier diamonds and some new lower tier golds that are going to be in the game, but you guys are familiar with the other program. At those packs, nothing really jumped out, so I'm not going to really cover that in the video. But you guys, if you want to check that out, you can go to Sony San Diego Studios you can go to Sony San Diego Studios on YouTube. They have the live stream up, or you can go on Twitch, Sony San Diego Studios, and rewatch the VOD for that part. But it wasn't anything too crazy, so I don't want to waste your time. That's just extra stuff if you guys want to go see it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please drop a sub if you are new. Turn on notification bells if you haven't already. If you guys want to check me out on Twitch, you can always check me out on Twitch at Movie Gaming TV and on Twitter at Movie Gaming TV. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great day.